Blog Talk Radio. We always forget that part.
I know. Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk Radio. I am Young Slim.
And I'm Kim.
And we're gonna talk about Power today. The smash show, Power.
For those of you who don't know, it's season 5. Currently, episode 4 is on tonight. We're going to talk about episode 3 and 4.
We already seen it. Like, I don't know if people know this, but you guys can actually watch the episode.
Well, you don't want to give that little secret away.
I mean, everybody.
I don't know. It's
knows
for
that.
Comcast. I don't know. It's for anybody who doesn't have Comcast. I don't know if they're able to view it like we are.
At 12 o'clock, you can watch it on demand. If you have Comcast, but I don't know if everybody has.
I don't know about any other
services,
people.
But we know Comcast does that. But so we pretty much watch it Saturday night, and all right, let's get into it. You want to start with? Of course, we're going to start with episode 3. Episode 3 as a whole, it was okay. This season thus far has been okay. It hasn't been as exciting as I thought it would be.
Well, it just started. I mean, we're only in the 4th episode tonight.
True, but it kind of feels like it's rushed. Everything's being rushed. Like I don't
get that feeling.
No?
Nah.
That's just the feeling I'm feeling.
There's a lot that happens in each episode. We're not going to do like our play-by-play recap of everything that happened in the episodes. We're just going to tell you the main points and our perspectives on them.
Yeah, but I just this is how I see it right now. Like 50 cents. I don't know how much reach or power you got, but you need to get more episodes. I think they need more, like at least like 2 more episodes, just like so you can slow down the pace of each episode. But
then again, if they slow it down too much, then it's going to be like Walking Dead. It's going to be dragged out and too boring because they're dragging it out too much.
I don't know. But, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so episode 3, you remember how episode 3 started?
No. Well, yeah, we don't got to go through a play-by-play on everything that happened. We'll just talk about the main points.
Okay. Main points from episode 3.
Tommy's dad getting out of jail.
That was the biggest takeaway from that episode.
Yeah.
Tommy's pops is getting out of Teresi. Teresi's getting out of the slammer.
Teresi. Now, in order for him to get out, he had to make a deal with the prosecutors that he would set up Tommy, Ghost, or he mainly said Ghost.
Tommy and Ghost.
So is he going to set up
But
Ghost,
no. I think
Tommy
he mostly said Tommy. I think he said Tommy. He said he would set up Tommy.
No, because the prosecutors were saying Ghost. Like, we know your son is good friends with Ghost. And, we were hoping that you could get some info on him through your son. And
then he comes to find out that he basically was banking on this shit, and he basically planted the seeds for them to think that they're the ones that came to him with this deal. But
he filed a motion to get out.
He filed a motion for them to basically come make a deal with him.
But the thing is, in order for him to make a deal, he had to give them something. He had to tell them something, some kind of juicy gossip they let him go. So what did he tell them? What did he give them? Did he tell them that he killed somebody in jail for ghosts? Like, what info did he give them? He had to give them something.
He couldn't have said that.
No, because then he's, giving away himself. He actually did it. But then, if that's the case, then,
what did he give away?
What did he give away?
What did he give up to get out of jail? Unless he gave them a promise.
No, they're not going to let you out on a promise. You got to give them. How it works is, like with all snitches, you're in jail. You have to give up information on somebody and then set them up. Then they let you out. Then you got to set the person up. So in order to get out, you usually have to give up some kind of information first.
Well, that's why they called him in episode 4. Or skipping ahead, but that's why they called him in episode 4. Like, hey, buddy, what's up?
Yeah.
He's like, give me some time. Like,
right. But in order for him to get out, he had to tell them something.
I think it was just a promise, like a promise of employment. I think it was just a promise of, hey, I'm going to set up Ghost. I'm going to set up Tommy.
I don't think
I'm going to give you, they want Proctor. They want Tommy, and they want Ghost. So.
No, they didn't even really say Tommy. They said Proctor.
They want Proctor,
Ghost,
too.
And Angela. They're the ones they want. Proctor, Ghost, and Angela. And Angela, man, I think she's like, I don't know. I think it's only a matter of time before she goes to jail. She's
starting to get scary for Angela, man.
Yeah, like everybody. She's got Blanca Rodriguez from, I guess, the police department or whoever she is.
Internal Affairs.
Yeah, now investigating her.
She's the Internal Affairs for the police department, New York PD.
So Angela goes and has all her files confiscated, and now that's going to make Blanca Rodriguez even more pissed and even more determined to bring her down. So I don't think she's going to stop until she finds what she's looking for. She's getting close.
Well, we came to find out that she didn't stop because we've seen in the episode she hasn't stopped, and she's going to continue to venture into the death of Officer Raymond Jones, a.k.a. Ray. She's going to keep looking into it until she finds out what's going on, you know. But she already has it cracked. Like, the case is pretty much cracked. She knows Angela's involved somehow, but She doesn't know how she's involved.
She just got to put the pieces together. She has all the pieces of the puzzle.
Everything's there.
Put them all together.
Everything's there. And it just looks bad for Angela right now. Not just Angela, but... Mainly Angela. She's a prosecutor. But hold up. We're looking at it like Angela didn't do anything.
No, but she's covering up. Now her job is to prosecute criminals. That's her main job, and she's covering up for Ghost, Tommy.
Ghost didn't do
Tasha,
anything.
Yeah.
Ghost didn't do anything.
Not at this very moment.
But that's what she's looking into. She's looking into who killed Raymond Jones. Yes,
Ghost.
You know what? I can't sit here and say Ghost didn't do anything. Ghost had obstruction of justice. He took the body after his son shot Raymond Jones.
But he was going there to shoot him.
Yeah,
his son got beat him to it.
That's intent. Like, that's not what he can get charged for that too as well.
But she has covered up many stuff in the past for him. Not this season she didn't, but she's covered up stuff for him.
Has she? Has she?
Yeah.
What did she cover up for Ghost?
What didn't she? Like the whole.
Not intentionally. What did she do intentionally? Where I'm like, I'm covering it up for this guy. What did she do? I can't recall.
I don't know.
What did she? She's always been by the book, and like she
has not.
For the most part,
she's a dirty prosecutor.
Angela's a dirty cop now?
Yes.
Oh my.
She's been dirty from the beginning. She has. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. She's only out for herself and how to protect herself, because she knows if this whole
she's protecting herself. I'm not going to say that.
If this whole thing with Tyreek goes down, they're bringing her down with it.
But Angela's a dirty cop? I wouldn't call Angela a dirty cop.
I would.
Raymond Jones was a dirty cop. Raymond Jones is the one that shot a little girl. Raymond Jones was the one that was searching out Tariq. Raymond Jones has been the problem, but Angela's protecting a family. She's protecting a family. She's not protecting Ghost. She's protecting herself, yes, but she's also protecting a family.
For her own selfish reasons. Because if it was anybody else but Ghost's family, she would have buried him by now.
When Tasha said, I'm not going to let this cop take both of my kids away from me, and then Angela had those puppy dog eyes, and that's when it basically went into that's when she agreed to help her, when she realized that this cop, a dirty cop who was sworn in, has killed a little girl. The little boy having revenge on him. It was basically kill or be killed. Tariq didn't have to seek him out to kill him, but at the same time, Tariq was going to be killed if he didn't act on it. He should have told his dad. That's why I hate Tariq. But
he's a boy. He's a baby.
But still, he still should. He was still a victim. He was still a victim.
When you were 18 years old, if you watched your sister get
he's
killed,
only
would
15.
you have? No, he's 18 in here.
16.
Something like that. But if you watched your sister get killed, would you go tell your dad? No, you wouldn't.
Hold up.
You wouldn't. I wouldn't have either. I wouldn't have went and told my parents. To be honest with you,
I probably would have told my dad.
No, I wouldn't have.
If I knew my dad was a bad MFer, a bad dude that his name ringed out in the streets,
But, see,
like I would have told my dad.
He didn't really know the whole history
true.
behind his dad. They hid all that.
But hold up. 50 told him that his dad was a bad dude.
But he didn't tell him why, or what he did, or anything.
But he
like
knew
that
he was a bad dude. He knew that his dad was no joke. He knew his Uncle Tommy was no joke. You can't. Come on,
Tariq's didn't see them that way. He hated his
Tariq's
dad. Last season, he hated his dad. He hated him.
He did. But okay, now Tommy's dad, Anthony Teresi, is a problem. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, I'm just not sure if he's going to turn on Ghost, Tommy, and Ghost. Or he's just trying to string the cops along to keep himself out of jail. I haven't figured out what his angle is there.
I think he's going to turn on his son. I think he's going to turn on Tommy. I don't think he cares about him.
And you can see Tommy's like a little suspicious of him. But those of you who have watched episode 4 will see towards the end of the episode how Tommy's really worried about his dad and goes and you can tell by his face that he's starting to care and connect to his dad, and the first thing he does is goes and runs and checks and makes sure his dad's okay.
Which is so sad, just to see someone who's so connected to their father.
He always wanted a father.
And that's all he wanted was a dad, and then the dude doesn't give a damn about him. He's ready to throw him away. You feel like he's trying to give up Ghost. I feel like he's giving up.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I haven't figured out if he's going to give up Ghost, Tommy, and Ghost, or if he's just. Or 50 Cent, or if he's just stringing the cops along for himself.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to Kanan. How do we feel about Kanan?
Kanan is using everybody.
Everybody.
All he wants.
He is a smooth
he's trying to get Ghost
effort. He is so smooth.
Yeah.
He's like the weasel in the hen house.
Yeah,
like
he is. In episode 4, he sat there. He's the one that told Ghost that Tommy's dad was out of jail. And he turns around and starts laughing.
Giggling like
I just got you in trouble.
Like, yo, 50 is so smooth in this. He's like pretty much a crook. Like,
yeah,
he's not a crook, but he's like the ultimate chess player. He's been playing everybody from the beginning.
Angles. Yeah, like remember, he's the one that brought Dre in originally to spy on Tommy and Ghost.
Yes.
He brought them in.
He brought Dre in, and then like he played. What was the kid's name? What's those two? The kid with the glasses. What's his name? And the kid that was mad at Dre for.
Oh, it's 2-Bit and
2-Bit and
something else.
Well, 2-Bit. He like how Kanan goes to 2-Bit and tells him like, yeah, man, Dre's the one that killed your boy and cut out his tongue. I could take you to the body. But Dre did that, but he also had a gun to his head, pretty much. Kanan made him do it, and he's just the ultimate chess player. If I could be anybody in the show, I want to be Kanan.
Yeah, and in the end, like he's just trying to get Ghost to turn on Tommy to turn on Ghost, and all he really wants is their connect. That's all he cares about. He wants to take over their industry, like their
not the connect because they. At this point, Tommy has no connect.
He does. That's why
he has a connect, but his connect, what's his name?
In season 5, episode 4,
his connect wants to kill him. He owes him money over the whole port thing.
And that's why Kanan set up the whole drive-by in episode 4. It was supposed to be they were supposed to use blanks, and they were just supposed to drive by just to scare him so that Kanan could get to Tommy's connect. He says it on there, like we're just doing this to shake him up so I can get to his connect.
I think he was just saying that. I think he was just saying that. I think he was just saying that to get those guys to do it.
He does have a connect though, because he
owes the connect money.
He gave Tommy $250,000, and Tommy said, "You'll have it tomorrow. You'll have your product tomorrow." Jason.
Yes, he owes Jason money, but I mean, all right. So if he owes Jason money, right now Kanan can't take over something that isn't really going too well. And Jason told Kanan that he's in it too. They have to kill the Jimenez.
He knows it, exactly. That's the plan. Everybody's going to meet up on the pier. It's going to be the Jimenez, the Italians, Tommy, Ghost, Kanan, and the cops. I believe that's going to be the season finale. I think they're all going to be on the pier because everybody's going after this big shipment that's coming in on the pier. The Jimenez, the Italians, Tommy, Ghost, Kanan, they're all going to be on the pier, and also the cops know about it. So I think there's going to be one big showdown. That's what the season finale is going to be, one big showdown on the pier.
Well, we'll see. All right, let's get to the next guy, Mr. Tate. Mr. Tate.
Oh, I knew he was slimy. I knew he was
this
a
fucking
shady
politician is.
I didn't trust him from the first
episode
when he came out. I'm like, yeah, there's something suspicious about him. Like he's sneaky. Like I don't trust him.
Shady.
So he goes and brings Dre in because he didn't like what
he
Ghost
couldn't
did.
control. He couldn't control.
So
Ghost.
basically, Ghost lost one of the main contributors, somebody they were trying to get as an investor. So then he goes and sleeps with her.
Yeah, what did he say again?
It's on her.
You smooth talked her. You smooth talked her.
Laid some game and dropped some dick on her.
Smooth talked her, laid some game, and dropped the dick on her. That's what he said to him. You smooth talked her, dropped some game, and laid the dick. He said, she played you, fool. And Ghost is like, she played me? Yes, she played you. She felt you were unprofessional from the beginning.
Then he tries to go and get Dre. He brings Dre in to be the face of Ghost's project. It's his project.
Ghost's project.
And Ghost brought Tate in.
This is what I think Tate's doing. I think Tate is using Ghost to raise money so he can run for governor.
Probably.
Or mayor. I don't know if he's running for governor or mayor, one or the other.
Probably.
He's running for a public office, and he's been using Ghost from the rip. And Ghost is starting to see it. He gets it, but he's got to do something.
Probably. And then Cristobal, I think Cristobal is a slimy motherfucker too, and he's just waiting. Hold up. He's just waiting for his turn. He's gonna take down Dre too. I think that's his plan. He's just trying to get in good with Dre, and I think he's planning on taking over Dre's organization too.
I don't know if it's Cristobal that's doing. I don't know if it's Cristobal that's doing that. I think it's the Jimenez that's doing that to that's doing that to Dre. I think
right.
I think that's the Jimenez that's doing that. They want Cristobal to take over for Dre's spot. That's what I believe. That's what I think.
No, well, I think Cristobal has his own intentions too. I think he's got his own plan too. That has nothing to do with the Jimenez. I think the Jimenez sister is going to end up killing the Jimenez brother. If you notice, in episode 4, when the Fed's DEA came and was talking to him in the room, he said that DEA agent said to the, what's her name, Alicia or something, the Jimenez sister, like, oh, you tried to set your brother up. You purposely left his gold gun behind. Now, at the end, when the sister and brother are in the car, she says to him in Spanish, like, when did you lose your gold gun?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, a while ago. And she's like, why didn't you tell me that? And she said, what, were you high again? You lost your gun? Like, that's what the DEA was asking about.
All right, yo. That's how I see it, yo. Like, we laid some, let's take a call real quick. Go ahead, hit it on. Welcome to Barbershop Talk Radio. Yes, we are back. What's up? This is
How are you?
The Power Hour. Let's talk. What you got for me?
We just got finished watching the episode, me and my mother.
Oh, okay. What'd you think of it?
What'd you think of it, Mom? You don't want to talk. Angela's going down.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I don't see any way that she gets out of this shit.
I'm sure she's going to find a way, though, because she's managed so far, but she's got so many people gunning for her.
No,
it's
she's
not even
doing
funny.
sneaky stuff, too. Like,
yeah,
she deleted the evidence under
Yeah,
someone
well,
else's name.
Yeah, and got him suspended, and she's just sitting back while this guy's suspended, but she's not a dirty cop.
She's only trying to protect. She's trying to protect.
It don't matter.
She's trying to protect the little boy
It don't matter.
who lost
It
his
doesn't
twin.
matter. still a
Ghost is
dirty
twin.
cop.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You think she's a dirty cop?
She's dirty.
Oh, come on.
She's a dirty cop that tries to play clean.
Yes. She tries to pretend like she's good, but she's not.
But John Mock and I forget the white guy's name. What's the white guy's name?
I don't remember.
We'll call him Stu. the Chinese guy and the white guy, they're not dirty cops? Come on, man.
Yeah,
they're dirty also. And Tommy's dad is very dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he's going to set up Ghost? You think he's just trying to set up Ghost, or do you think he's going to set up Ghost and Tommy?
He doesn't care who goes down as long as he stays out so he can visit his ugly wife. He doesn't care who goes down. She looks like a man.
Not to mention, I think his wife, Tommy's dad's wife is going to be the one that rats him out to the Italians.
That's what I think. I think the wife is going to end up telling on him.
Yeah, she is.
She's like, that's not what we do.
She might be dying, but she ain't dead yet, and she don't want to leave early because of him.
And she ain't no snitch. She's like, yo, that's not what we do.
And if you watch her face when Tommy came in, when Tommy came in and he was like, oh, they were just shooting at us at the club, and I don't think they were coming for the family. I don't think it was about the family. And she's looking at him like, oh, this motherfucker's bringing in too much heat. Like, he's causing all kinds of problems now.
She wants to get rid of him.
I cannot believe. I don't believe that Angela gets off of this shit, man. I just can't see it. I can't see it.
I don't know. She's gone down.
You got any other questions about it? Concerns?
And everybody forgets that the cops in last season put a tracker on Tommy's car, and they still didn't take that tracker off. And at the end of the episode,
Angela knows it's there.
Yep, she knows it's there.
Well, she just found out. She just found out about the tracker.
I don't think she's
okay. Well, what's
Ghost,
taking her so long? She don't like Tommy, so she probably won't say nothing to Ghost about it.
Exactly.
Then why did she finally meet Ghost? Because she was lonely and got played by some essay?
Yeah.
No, I think she's doing it because she's going to tell him about the tracker on Tommy's car.
I don't think so.
That's what I think. I might be wrong.
I don't think
might be wrong.
Because you remember from season 1, she didn't trust Ghost from season 1. She was like copying his phone, like looking at his records. Like she always had this. And he was doing the same to her. Like he didn't trust her, she didn't trust him. I don't think she's gonna tell him.
There's no trust.
I feel like they both.
She's not.
They were both at a
she
low
wants
point.
Tommy out of Ghost's life. So
right,
it does.
Right.
She's
She
not
feels like Tommy's bringing Ghost down.
I feel like they need each other right at this point right now.
Why? Because they don't have anybody left.
No.
Neither one of them have anybody left.
Oh shit! How did I almost forget this shit?
They both got some within the last 2 episodes, so they should be good for a minute.
Yeah. But it still wasn't the same. They love each other. That's how I see. I see it as a love story in a way. But how can I forget that dirty bimbo Tasha, that dirty sleazebag Tasha, moving in with the fucking lawyer? Come on, man. Hey. Really?
Ghost is okay with this? He doesn't care that Tasha's sleeping with his lawyer?
He doesn't even know. That's how
he
far
doesn't know.
Her mom said, who's that guy you were hooked up on at the funeral? I'm sure Ghost was at the funeral. He didn't see her hooked up on his lawyer?
He didn't see it. Only the mom did.
Yeah.
I feel like they
or else
hate
he would
each
not
other,
exist anymore. He don't want her to be with anyone else, but he don't want her.
Right.
But the lawyer, what's his name? Steele. No, not Steele. Silver. Mr. Silver seems to believe that no matter what it is, Ghost is guilty of something. He's just like, oh, you didn't do anything, Tasha. You're still covering up for him. He's this, he's that, he's that. That's just hating. That's just hating. Come on, man.
I think he's going to try to get info out of Tasha.
There's a lot of people that need to be got on this show. There's a lot of people that need to be got. Cristobal, Dre. You know what? I'm putting Kanan in it, too. Kanan needs to go.
Kanan's going to come up. Kanan's going to start running stuff. Remember, it's his show anyway. He's going to be the top dog.
Because he's in the cut doing stuff on the slide that nobody knows about.
Come on, stop it, man. Come on. Angela does not need to get got. Yo. Why does Angela need to be got? Angela is my favorite character on the show. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I feel like Tasha's more of a... Oh, God.
Angela's a dirty whore.
Why is Angela a dirty whore? I feel like Tasha's the dirty whore. She's sleeping with the man's lawyer. The man's lawyer.
But that's okay for Ghost has been cheating on her since season 1.
He was in love.
Bullshit. He's still married. I don't care.
He was in love.
I don't care. That makes it okay to cheat on your wife.
He was in love. It was his high school
Then he should have
sweetheart.
filed for divorce.
He didn't want to leave the kids.
Oh well, then you shouldn't be with.
He was
Angela
nowhere around them. Look, if he was there around his kids, he wouldn't have a dead daughter right now. He wasn't.
Right.
He wasn't there anyway.
Hey. He was in jail. He was in jail. It was Tasha's fault that the baby got killed. It's Tasha's fault that Raina got killed. It's Tasha's fault that Raina was killed because she wasn't, like Ghost said, she wasn't watching her kids. That's all she had to do. She had nothing else to do but watch the kids. She's rich. She lives in a penthouse.
From the lawyer.
All she had to do was watch her kids. She
didn't have any money to pay him. She had to pay the lawyer in some kind of way.
She had to
Remember?
pay the
She
lawyer.
had to sell her ring and all that stuff. Hey, she had to pay him some kind of way.
I'm not feeling it. Tasha is the dirtiest.
She's not the reason that girl got shot. No, you can't blame her for that.
No.
I'm blaming her.
Not.
She was too busy banging Mr. Silver. She was sleeping with Mr. Silver.
It was Tyrese.
She was
trying
banging
to get her
Mr. Silver.
husband out of jail. She had to pay some type of way. She didn't have any cash.
She was banging
Silver trying to look out
and
for Ghost.
she was too busy sleeping with the lawyer while her kids were at their school dance, and that's what happened.
But it was midnight. They were supposed to be in bed. They weren't supposed to.
They were at a school dance. They were at a school.
Yeah,
dance.
they were at a dance.
Yeah.
And instead of her dropping them off and picking them up like a good mother,
so she's supposed to sit home until the dance was over.
She was out knocking boots.
Yeah. She can't have a life while they're at the dance.
Yeah, like the school's supposed to be watching her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I would have sued the school.
Blame the school system.
Why'd you let her outside? You shouldn't have let her out the door.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Any other questions? Any other concerns?
I don't have anything right this moment, but I'm sure I'll think of something.
Yeah, this is just called the Power Hour. All right, I'm gonna take the next call. All right.
All right.
Here, you click on. Just click on that one. And hello, you're on Barbershop Talk Radio. Yo, what's up? Is this Yo, what's up? Have you watched a new Power?
Hell no, I don't watch a show. I'm here to support fans.
Oh, okay. It's all good. You listening? Just keep listening. I know, we're gonna do another John where you can put your input in, but we're gonna do Power right now. I'm gonna get back to you, but keep listening. All right. Thank you for listening. All right. This one. Welcome to Barbershop Talk Radio. Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on?
You tell me, player. You tell me. What you think? Did you watch a new episode, bro?
I did. I'm like, one, you should have some damn time limit on these guests that call in. Give them a minute so that everybody can get their turn. Let's talk about that. And,
my fault, dog.
I'm like, Angela. If Angela's a hoe, she's just as big as a hoe as Tasha, because they both slept with as many people around as the other one.
Come on.
That's right. They have.
Tasha's done the chauffeur. The lawyer. Anybody else that'll give her an eye, or if 50 would have came a little smoother, he might have got some. But and Angela's the same way. They kind of use those two women as the same type of woman. One is the drug dealing wife, and the other one is the cop. But they still play the same similar roles, using their woman essence to get what they want, and so they're using those as similar roles. 50 is is not going anywhere. He's just as good of a master manipulator, just as good as Ghost is. So
yeah,
he's using his people, just like Ghost uses and puts his people around to in the places that they need them. Now I'm hoping that Tommy's dad won't turn on Ghost in them, and he'll figure out a way where he can just where all it is about seeing his wife before she dies. I'm hoping that that's what it comes down to, that he tricks the cops into just letting him out so that he can see her and not actually
give him anything, right? Yeah.
Right. And I think Angela's going to use that tracer on Tommy's car to try to track the Menendez, because that Menendez case, if she's able to get them on something, that'll like she was saying, that'll write their ticket, and nobody will look at her or anybody else in that office as in shady stuff, because that'll be the biggest hit that they case that they ever took down. So it's actually too big for them. That's why that DEA agent came in and shut it down. It was like, no, you can't have that, because it was too big for them. They're too big to fall, like the lady said. But I'm like, wasn't that the caller that was that just called in before me, the two ladies, or did they watch it? I'm like, Angela, Tasha was talking to the lawyer in the hallway in the back of the church. I'm like, who the hell is seeing that? You know what I mean? Only the mom saw him, saw them hugging and kissing in the hallway.
That's just Angela hate. Yeah. That's just Angela hate, bro. That's all that is.
Which it is. And she didn't move in with the lawyer. She moved in to her own like a rent apartment type of place. That's not his, because he said you can come and live with me, and she was like, no, I'm going to stay here. So that's not his place. That's somewhere else that she decided to go. But he's still thirsty as hell trying to get her to come and stay with her. So.
Can I have some of it? That's what he's doing right now. Yeah, he wants some of that bad. Do you understand? All right, let me ask you this: do you understand why the Jimenez were released? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Because like the government, they own too much territory on the Mexican border and the stuff coming across into America. So they're like, you're too big to fail, and if they take them, they're controlling that area. So if they let them fall, they're not sure who's going to take over that area. So they're like, for right now, we need you. Yeah, we need you to stay where you're at and do what y'all do. That's fine.
So it's basically the lesser of two evils. They're content
with letting them have that. You said what?
So it's the best. It's like basically the lesser of two evils. Like, all right, you guys aren't too bad, so we're just going to let you guys stay out there because we don't know who's going to take over. Basically,
right? Under control. Nobody's dying. Nobody, you're controlling your people, and we'll just turn our head and pretend like we don't see you doing what you're doing.
That's crazy.
We know you. We got, we know you. We know who you are. You've been doing this, so we know what you can do and how you do it. So they're like, we're not, we can't have you leave right just yet. And I think, and government has been doing that type of stuff for years. Eventually they will get them out of there, and they'll replace them with somebody else. Did you ever see that Nicolas Cage movie? Was that War of the Guns or Gun of Wars or something like that?
You ever see that?
He was a gun trafficker. He was a gun trafficker, and he kept like when he got caught, the government would always bail him out because they needed him to move guns and sell them to areas that they wanted to have guns, but they couldn't be caught selling the guns themselves. So they needed him.
Okay.
So I forget what it was like. Gun Wars or something like that. I forget what the movie was called, but it was a decent movie. It was him and his brother, and they moved guns all over the world. So.
I never saw that, but I'll check that out. But check this out. I got a question for you. How do you see who's going to fall for this Raymond Jones murder? Who's going down for that? You think it's Angela?
Well, she shut it down, and that cop that is interviewing the intern that was locked out with his password, is going to get the ball rolling again, as in a cover-up on why his passcode was changed and why he deleted some evidence or whatever like that. So I think it'll open up the door into that, and it'll be like who used his code and all that stuff like that. But but you got to prove that she used his code, and you know what I mean, all that stuff. So it's a lot more into it than just saying, okay, she did it and she's the only one that had his code. He wasn't sure who had the code. So it could be anybody in that office that had at this point used his code, because he doesn't know.
They're all dirty. But she's that cop is going to open up the window on them looking in that direction of a cover up. I think that black guy is going to run with that. And how about the picture that Proctor's getting? You think he'll stand strong, or? I don't know, bro. I think I love Proctor's probably my favorite character. I think he's hanging in there, man. But
I think he stays strong. He has just as much to lose as everybody else.
I do too, because like he said when he met Ghost on that pier, like, yo, Tommy killed an agent in my apartment and he didn't report it. Yeah. He basically got rid of a federal agent and didn't report it. He also knows, he has a lot to lose. He's covering up for himself. He's protecting himself. So basically, he's pretty much joint at the hip with Tommy, Ghost, and that whole thing right there. He's just pretty much joint at the hip. So I think he might stay strong. I think he might lose his license. Yes.
I don't think he's going to use.
I think he gets his license back. I think the investigation that they have is going to give him. They're not going to find anything. I think they're going to come up empty on it, and they're going to give him his license back because they can't find anything. I think when he gets his license back, he'll be the lawyer or the one that will is going to sum everything up and bring Ghost and everybody out of this whole mess that that's going on. Yeah, with the gun, who killed Ray and all that stuff like that. I think all of this will he'll be that lawyer that's going to save the day with all of that stuff.
He'll be representing
Angela. All right, I got a question for you. All right, who's the most hated on this show? Okay, I'm gonna give you three options. Silver, the lawyer who's sleeping with a client's wife. Okay, or the Asian John Mock, the Asian prosecutor who lost and loses and just can't stop, can't admit defeat and just has to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, or Tariq, the boy that got his daughter and sister killed.
Tariq, the little boy. They, thank God they shipped his ass off to school so they could, so people could take a break and possibly hate somebody else for a little bit. All right, he needed to go, and people were so disgusted by that little boy and his ungrateful ass.
Yes.
Y'all were saying that that Ghost had left the kids. I'm like, Ghost didn't leave the kids. He was locked up for a couple of weeks. Out of that time that he was locked up for a couple of weeks, let's put it in a timeline because they really didn't say, but he didn't stay in there for long.
No.
He was at the house. He only stepped off from he had that apartment for a little bit. It seemed like a few months.
And he had them
with
coming
the apartment, there. And he had the kids coming there. So he was never out of their life. He was always around. When he saw that they were missing him at home, He went back home and was like sleeping on the couch and sometimes in the bed just to keep his fatherly figure around. So I'm like, he never stepped off of those kids.
I agree.
And I think that's what pissed off so many people, because they're like, where is Tariq coming with this resentment of like all these daddy issues when his dad never abandoned him? He was always around, always on his side, kept him in the lap of luxury. I'm like, he did everything that he could do. It's like, well, this fucking kid is ungrateful.
Exactly. That's exactly why everybody hates Tariq, man. Exactly. Like, he has no reason to hate his father. No reason.
I think one of the scenes, his daughter said that, was like, yo, get your shit together. What is wrong? You gonna ruin this? Like, yo, we got it good. Like, you want to run with these little hood rats in the street, and we're at the top. You idiot! Like, she was just telling him, you're like, you're a fucking idiot. We all right.
I agree.
This is as high as you want to go. You in the penthouse, you dummy.
Yes. Tariq is the most hated person on the show. He has to be.
Yeah.
Like, he's just so ungrateful. You know what? You can't even hate Kanan for doing what he did. Like, you can even forgive everybody else on the show. Even Dre is a little
Kanan's plan was so weak to begin with. I'm like, the whole kidnapping, I'm going to kidnap him, make him love me, and then I'm going to try to kill him. Like, his plan was, like, so weak. It was like, it didn't even make sense. This was when the cousin heard about it. She was like, what the hell? Like, are you trying to make this kid love you? Like, well, like, come on, let's get paid, let's get some money, and then let's dump this kid. Like, your plan does not make any sense. That's an idiot plan. Like, what are you getting these emotions with this kid for?
Yo, that's where the emotions with the kid comes from. Because there's possibly that he had a relationship with Tasha previously. And
that's what some people were saying. But I was looking at that scene when they were talking in the hallway, and I don't think so. I don't. No. They hinted to nothing of them screwing in the past. Like, the timelines didn't even match up of like when he got locked up and how old those kids are and all that stuff like that. It didn't. I was looking for all of that, and you didn't get any of that. You didn't get a sense of any of it.
I think Tariq was just the son he wished he had.
That might be right. Might be right.
Yeah, and Sean was the son Ghost wished he had, and Tariq was the son Kanan wished he had.
Yeah,
right. Well, Tariq was like 50 was like this. That's how I'm going to get you back. You took my son and turned him into this rich, it's aspiring with all these hopes and dreams, and I'm going to take your son from the riches and make him into a little hood rat gangster, and then we'll be even. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's that was his plan, but it sucked. Like, his plan sucked.
Yeah, it did. Because he ended up falling in love with the kid. Like, he was like, this is the kid I always wish I had.
Yep.
And he couldn't kill him. Didn't want to hurt him anymore. Like. And end up loving them, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, like, people are taking that theory of who's who, and they making bikes over there too. This place is crazy. All right, they're like, is Tariq 50's son, and maybe Ghost's son was the chauffeur, Sean. I'm like, no. I'm like, the 50 took you over to the mom's house when he got out of jail and he was smashing the mom. That was Sean's mom. I'm like, they answered those questions. If you go back and you look at some of that stuff, you can see that, like, nah, like, these guys, they're reaching for stuff.
Got a question. Got one more question for you.
Yes, right.
Rashad Tate, the one who's working with Ghost. What do you think his main goal is? What does he want from Ghost? Like, what is his plan?
Oh, Tate, like Jeff said, he's trying to use this project to propel him into higher up in the politics. And Ghost wasn't getting that money from that girl. So like she was, him sleeping with her or not, him being unprofessional or not, she wasn't giving him the money. So like at least he got a piece of ass from it. So he came out a winner in my book. I'm like she wasn't giving him $12 million for that project. So Tate getting on him about being unprofessional was bull. The other he's using these two little inspiring neighborhood guys, hood guys that came up in these bad neighborhoods that to achieve money, and he's using that image to help propel him into politics. He's like Jeff said, he's trying to get deeper into politics. He wants to be something. So
do you think he knows about the beef between Dre and Ghost? You think he knows about all the issues they have?
No,
they don't really
I don't think he knows about it, but I think that's what's gonna backfire on him, because Ghost is being patient and manipulating, trying to let him do his thing so he can get his, and
right.
I think once he now that he brought Dre in and trying to let Dre take over his stuff, I think that's going to speed it up. Ghost isn't going to be patient anymore. He's going to hurry up and do what he needs to do so he can get him out of the way. Because once this project is built, I think he's going to be done with that boy Tate anyway. So.
Yeah, that's I think. All right, these are my predictions for the guys that get off by the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Teresi, I think he gets smoked. I think Tate. I think Tate gets smoked. I think Dre gets smoked.
I feel like something's gonna happen to Tommy too.
I think Silver's gonna get smoked, and I'm not sure about Tommy, but I got Tommy like on the fence. Like, I don't think the show can continue without.
You always lose one big
main character.
One big main drug dealer. You always lose one of them. So either the Hernandez brothers and sisters, or Jason that's supplying Tommy, or maybe the mafia, the Italian boy. Like one of those three, they you lose one of them every season. So one of those are gonna go. And Teresi, the dad, as soon as the wife dies, he's out of here anyway. Like that storyline will be over once the wife is gone. And then I don't think Tommy has to stay. Tommy has to stay. Ghost, Angie, like those are your main characters. Hey, how you doing? They good. They have to stay. Like the roles, like everybody was surprised about the daughter, but she's a side character. She's a revolving character around the main characters itself. So like your main has to stay.
Like if you would have killed Lala, she's like a side character.
Somebody please do get her out of here with her non-acting ass. I'm like, she can go.
Yeah, you don't like Lala?
No, she can't act at all. She's terrible at acting. No,
she ain't feeling Tasha.
Like a lot of guys like her because she's pretty. She got a little body on her, the big ass and stuff like that. But if you actually do the acting chops,
yeah, you're right.
No. See, I mean, she's pretty to look at, but hell, I like, this is my show. I'm tuning in for entertainment now. You know what I mean? I want to see the.
Yeah.
You can put
what about Cristobal?
The pretty girls.
Does Cristobal make it? Cristobal, the one that the Jimenez want to take over for Dre, but I just got this weird feeling.
They want him to take over. They want him to take over because they really don't like Dre.
Yeah,
they're using Dre. So they prefer. They prefer to work with him than they do with Dre. They don't want the black dude running the show like that anyway. So she's using him, but they don't like it.
Well, they said that when you were in the car after they got released from the DEA.
Okay.
What's his name? Hermanos' brother said to his sister, like, why are you keeping Dre around? Why is he so important to you? Why are you keeping him around? And she said, because he's good for our business. Look, we're expanding again because of Dre. Like, he's good for our business.
Right now. right now.
Right.
But once you teach, Dre has an attachment to those clubs because of that lady, and that lady likes him. And I'm like, and that's another thing about the storyline. Like, how is he still attached to all of these clubs and has so much power and money? From where? Like, where's all of that coming from?
Right. It's like
he was running Ghost's clubs. So I'm like, if he was running Ghost's clubs, how now all of a sudden Ghost is back in one of his clubs, but Dre is still running the other ones? Like, that they haven't even explained that stuff. And like, how did he get so much power and influence on all of this stuff? From where?
It was the chick.
I'm like,
this is what I could think of. It was the chick that when Ghost got arrested, remember he was trying to make a deal with her and her dad.
But that kept him at Ghost's clubs. Like, at least the white boy that was working for him before. Remember the little shady guy that was that he had at least they showed him going to another club, his competition before. Like, they didn't show Dre go anywhere.
I thought you're right, because for a minute there, I thought that he was still at Truth. Like, yo, is he still at Ghost's club? What club is?
Right.
What club
like, they haven't really shown any of that stuff. So I'm like, what is he running? You're talking about we launching this and we launch. I'm like, what? You launching what? Like, where'd you get all of this? Who's backing you in the clubs? Like, Ghost couldn't even launch.
In?
Right, and I'm like, Ghost couldn't even launch stuff that fast. So, like, how are you getting it so fast, and where's it all coming from? Like, they're not explaining any of that. It's like I don't know, it's a hole in the storyline. So
I agree.
We'll see.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But man, thank you for the call, bro. I'm
no problem, man. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you, thank you.
I'll do it again.
Bro.
All right.
No, definitely. All right, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's our show for the Power Hour. Our Power Hour. It was some good questions, some good answers, and everyone had nice opinions.
You know what I just thought of too? I was while the last caller was talking. Remember the whole in the beginning of this episode, they had the chick from season 1 that saw Ghost on TV and was like willing to testify, but Angela doesn't know they have that chick.
No, they don't. Now they're hiding that from her.
They're
hiding that from her. I forgot about that. They're hiding. It's so deep, this story's so deep this season.
Yeah,
like,
really
there's so many angles and different ways that can go. Like, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I forgot that they actually are holding.
Her own people are holding it from her. Because remember when she...
They don't trust her because they don't trust her.
Nah, remember when she busted the Jimenez, who's the guy, the little Asian guy said, well, I wanted... At least you brought him in. I wanted to be the one to bring him in, but I guess it's
John
okay
Mock.
since you did it or something like that.
John Mock.
Yeah. He's like jealous, like I wanted to be the one that brought her in, but...
He's a hater.
Yeah.
He's a hater. But it's all good, though,
Yeah.
We'll see.
All her colleagues hate her. The police department, internal affairs is against her now. Like, I don't know. There's so many people that are trying to get Angela.
I just don't see how Angie gets out of this. I don't see how Angie gets out of this. I don't see how Ghost gets out of this. I don't see how Tommy gets out of this. And to be honest with you, I don't see how Dre stays alive. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Tariq gets out of this. Like,
I don't see how Tariq gets out of this. I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel.
No.
Like when he went to jail, I could see how he was going to get out. I could see it.
Right.
I don't see how Angie's getting out of this.
No, I don't see how she can either.
I just don't. Like,
hard.
there's so much evidence against her that it's unreal. Unless she gets fired. What if that's what they're doing? What if she gets fired but they don't disbar her, they just fire her, and she can just end up becoming, her and Proctor end up opening her own firm, and she ends up working with Proctor in the long run. Proctor, to protect Ghost and Tommy from whatever.
I think Proctor's going to end up defending her when she's on trial.
That could actually happen.
Yeah.
I think she's just going to get fired. I don't think they're going to disbar her.
How can they fire her?
She's just going to be shamed. She's just going to be shamed. She's going to be fired for covering up for Tariq murdering Raymond Jones. So That's what they're doing. They're gonna fire Angie.
Well,
They're not gonna go. She's not going to
even her
jail.
own boss doesn't
It
trust
doesn't
her.
even matter what actually happens. They're not gonna fire like in real life. Like you can kill a friggin' cops can kill anybody and get away with it. So if she's just covering up a murder, she's gonna get away with it. She's the fucking head prosecutor of the Eastern District in New York.
Right.
So they're not gonna. She's not going to jail. She's just gonna get fired, shamed. Mock's gonna get John Mock's gonna get her job, and that they're gonna get what they want.
I feel like she was more worried last season, or no, the season that Ghost went to jail and all that stuff, in season 1 and 2 when she was trying to figure out who Ghost was. I feel like she was more worried about things then than she is now.
John Mock and Sachs.
She
That's
thinks she's
what
got
it
this
is.
under control because she thinks she took this internal affairs.
She thinks she took that
files.
she took the files.
Yeah,
that it's a
and
wrap,
that's it.
but
That's
it's
done.
not.
But just like the guy who came and got the files from her, I'm not sure what his name is. He went and got the files from the
We had his
internal
name.
affairs.
We had his name.
And the Blanco Rodriguez says, like, your boss is in on this or something. He said, you have proof of that.
And she
said,
says no.
No, not yet or something. Yeah, I think she's going to bring him in somehow.
And we also got to check out, remember that Tommy did kill Bailey Markham
which they're now looking
in Proctor's crib, and he got raided. So we'll see what happens with that. I feel like...
I don't think anything's going to come of it because I think Proctor's smart and he made sure to clean up all that mess. But they're not going to stop.
Unless he kept the computer, unless he kept everything just so that he had his leverage one day. So if he did have to throw Tommy under the bus.
He wasn't even worried about when the cops came and raided him. Like, he would have been a little bit. And after the cops went and raided him, he didn't go hire an attorney. He went right to the prosecutors. Like, I know this was you. You're the one that sent the cops to my house for them to raid him.
Jerry Donovan, that's who it was.
Yeah.
Jerry Donovan was the one. That was the black guy you were speaking of. The black guy with the bald head that seized all of the Rodriguez's files and records. So, yeah, that's Jerry Donovan.
Yeah.
But how do you feel so far about this season?
I think this season's been okay pretty so far. I mean, every episode has been interesting. Kind of has you sitting on the edge of your seat waiting to see what's going to happen. There's a lot goes on in one episode. Like, a lot of stuff happened in just episode 4. A lot of stuff.
A lot. That's why I said they were squeezing it in and filling it in. But it's thus far it's been pretty cool. Like, it's been a good season. I would give it, if I was grading it, I would give it a B minus.
Yeah,
B minus. I think they could use a little bit more action, but
they got an end game. They know where
a little
they
bit more
end
action,
up.
a little bit more sex. I don't want to see Ghost smashing some old
you
granny.
just want to see Angela. That's all.
I just want to see Angela.
But anyway.
Ooh, can I have some of it?
Anyway, dirty old man. Anyway, we're on the 4th episode already. There's only 6 more left. That's it. The season's over because they only do 10 episodes. So.
But
they got 6 more episodes, and they know where they want to end up, and they're trying to pack a lot of stuff in so it ends up at one point.
Yeah.
But
yeah. We got so many questions, so many angles, but it's a decent. I'll give it a B minus if I was rating it. What would you give it?
Nah, I'll give it a B.
A B? All right.
Yeah.
But yes, we're back. This is back. We're back. Barbershop Talk Radio back in effect.
Stay tuned next week for our Power Hour again.
That's the Power Hour next week.
Next Sunday, we'll do another
do it
Power
again, do it
Hour,
live.
and tune in throughout the week as we do other videos on whatever we feel like doing.
Yeah, we're going to do some news, some, cover some stuff. Football's about to start, so we're going to get busy. So expect more content from us. So thank you guys for listening, and have a nice day.